We have a very special message for you during this holiday gift-giving season, a very important message about our weapons policy here in the Harrisburg School District.
Hi, I'm Vince Harper. I'm the Assistant Director for Special Education with the Harrisburg School District.
Mr. Harper, tell me, during this holiday season, what was the motivation to send out this letter around weapons awareness for our parents and guardians?
We just wanted to send out some correspondence to have parents understanding where we were with students in bringing any toys or anything that looks like a weapon into our schools. And the motivation behind it is to make sure that everybody is safe, that they're not bringing them into school, that they're working with us and that we're working with them to make sure that students, again, I'll keep going back to what the safety issue is, because that really is the ultimate motivation, is that we want students to be safe. We don't want them coming in and being disciplined for something as minor as a toy weapon, but we have to take things like that pretty seriously.
So as we talk about weapons and replicas and toys, what are some of the things that we're seeing, particularly in urban school districts?
Okay. Well, we'll see some of the squirt guns, we'll see some of that, but some of the ones that are of more concern would be they're making some weapons out there that are pretty heavy, that look and feel like real weapons, and the consternation that it causes for us as a school district is determining whether or not it is a real weapon puts everyone at harm. So we have to respond to them as though they would be a real weapon. And unfortunately, while they may just be a toy, we don't have the luxury of finding that out right away, and the possibility of it causing harm, whether from a reaction from another student, a reaction from a teacher, reaction from the general public, as far as seeing what happens when something that should not be in school, that ordinarily wouldn't be there, is brandished in a school. So it causes some concern for us.
Let's talk about the consequences of bringing such replica toy weapons to school.
Okay. We really try to have some discretion when students bring it in, but most of the time it's going to be a suspension or an expulsion, depending on the way that the weapon was brought in, or the replica weapon was brought in and brandished in the school, and the response that it elicited.
So tell us a little bit more about the expulsion. Is that a 45-day expulsion or up to 1 year? What are the guidelines there for expulsion?
I won't go too far into what the guidelines are, but I do know that the state regulations can impose up to a minimum of 1 year expulsion for students that are found with a weapon in school.
Okay, so basically at this point, I just want you kind of to head off your next response by saying this holiday season, we're not telling parents what to purchase their kids, but what we are saying is that if you decide to purchase toy guns, that they should not be brought to school. So kind of lead in with this holiday season.
Yeah, this holiday season, we're not telling parents what to bring into or to buy their students for Christmas. That's up to them. What we're asking, we're requesting, is that if they do buy something that looks like a real weapon, that they don't bring that into school.
Okay. All right. And then I would say any kind of closing remarks about the importance of parent engagement and parents working with the school district on this issue so that we can all create a safe school climate and a community climate as well.
Yeah, I think that parents understand, and we understand, that there's a partnership to create safe schools. We have to work together in order for that to happen. So I think that is the major reason why we're trying to send this out, is so that parents understand that, one, we do want to provide a safe school, and we respect the fact that we know that they want us to provide a safe school for their students. So in order to do that, we have to work together on this. It's not us working by ourselves. It's asking parents to have that conversation with students so that the students are aware, we can be fair to everyone, and there's no surprises should discipline happen if someone brings a weapon into school. We enjoy working with the students. We know that the vast majority of our students are good kids. This message as far as bringing in weapons is in no way a reflection of what we think is going on out there in the community. It's just a notice of what our response may have to be should it happen. So we want to be proactive in protecting their kids, being fair to them, and making sure that parents understand that we're here to work with you.
And is there a holiday greeting that you'd like to share with our parents and community at large?
Sure. I hope that everyone has a great holiday season, and we look forward to everybody coming back to the Harrisburg School District in the new year.